Adobe Creative Cloud plugins and integrations.
Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk to you about the ProStacker plugin for Photoshop. ProStacker is designed to combine multiple images into a single Photoshop document, and it offers you a ton of layer management tools on top of that. So I designed it mostly for CGI artists like myself. I've got some images here ready to open, so I'll just go load files. So the first thing you'll notice is you get this kind of like time remaining information in the progress bar just as the files are loading, and there we go, it's done. You can see the images have been added to the layers panel here. The first thing that's really special about ProStacker is I can go to metadata and then get metadata, and it will give me the file system information for each of these layers that have just been loaded. This is really useful if you're picking up someone else's Photoshop document and you need to know where the images inside it came from. It's very good for kind of team collaboration. Another option available to you at this point is to go reveal folder, and it will just open up the Finder window or Windows Explorer and show you where these layers came from. So using this metadata information, you can also perform version control operations on these layers. To give you an example, if I go back to this document here, this has got, you know, a moderate amount of retouching done to it, and these multiple layers making up this finished image. So if we imagine perhaps that I was given some new renders by the 3D artist for this project, I can go to version control, I can navigate to where these images have been saved, and ProStacker will tell me, I can see here 14 out of 68 layers have got new footage files available. If I click this, I can see which are those layers, and because there's new footage available, this button here's appeared called Update Layers to Newer Footage. If I click this, you can see that ProStacker is going through each one of those images, and it's basically opening it and it's replacing the current layer based on the metadata inside it with the newer footage. You may have noticed actually the car paint just changed then from a kind of metallic blue to a solid black color. It's nearly done. Okay, yeah, so when it finishes, I have the option to go undo and redo, which is really helpful if you want to just kind of like sanity check the operation. The labels here will update as I go, so if I go undo, we're back to 14 layers have new footage available. This is very helpful, and it's basically all designed as a very speedy way to version up the layers inside your document. So I guess the last thing to mention is that ProStacker is free. You can download it on the Creative Cloud Marketplace right now. It actually has a ton of other things that I don't really have time to talk about. You can load files as smart object layers. You can add them to the current document instead of a new document. You can override the bit depth. You can override the transparency, and you can also group the layers by the EXIF information. But I'll have to do that in another video. So thank you very much.